Hey Farr fam, welcome back to another episode. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the top things to get before your Disney trip. Now, all this stuff, guys, we'll put links down below, so if you guys want to get anything we talk about, links are in the description down below. So I hope you guys all enjoy the episode. If you guys do, hit that like button and subscribe, because we are nearing 50 subscribers, which doesn't seem like much, but for us, it's a bunch. So I hope you guys enjoy it, so let's jump into it. All right, so the very first thing that I would highly recommend bringing is a portable charger. Now, on your Disney trip, the last thing you guys want to have happen is your phone to die, whether you guys are taking pictures or using, Genie Plus, because that's actually how you guys book rides, is on your phone. So if your phone dies, it could cause you to have a worse day at the park. So my recommendation, spend 20 bucks on a portable charger. You guys can find them on Amazon, or you can pick them up at Walmart for under $20. All right, the second must-have that we would highly recommend bringing is a bag or a backpack. This is what I bring. This is the Venture Pal bag. The reason I love it is it has some side compartments for like drinks and stuff, and there is a waterproof compartment in here that I will put like my phone, my wallet, camera, stuff like that, stuff that I want to try to save and not have to worry about it getting wet. But a bag is fantastic because if you guys are like us, we buy a ton of souvenirs and we don't want to carry them throughout the whole day, so we throw them in a bag. Lindsay normally wears a
fanny pack.
A fanny pack. I almost said poncho for some reason, but Lindsay wears that. What is it? Lindsay wears a fanny pack, and those are great because for like rides, you don't have to worry about taking off a backpack.
I'll put my phone right there, money, really anything.
Yeah, and the biggest recommendation is just have something to put everything in. Some people bring strollers, that works too, but then you got to worry about finding a place to park it and stuff like that. Backpack, I would highly recommend.
The backpack you can take on most rides, but sometimes you can't. But the fanny pack you can bring on like every single ride. Yeah. The next thing that you want to bring is a poncho.
And you guys can find a whole bunch of Disney ones on Amazon. So you don't have to spend like $10, $20 on a poncho at Disney. You can find great ponchos for under like $10 in most cases. If you're spending the $20 Disney poncho, it's a waste of money. There's a ton of other options out there. Going to Walmart, I'm sure you guys can get one for like $1 or $2.
Or Amazon.
Yeah, there's a lot of options, but being in Florida, the weather is always unpredictable and it can change in seconds. So being prepared is always, better. It's better to be, proactive rather than reactive in that situation.
And having a poncho, I feel like, is more beneficial if you have kids, so that, like if you get wet and your clothes are wet, it's not the end of the world, but when you have your little kids, they'll get cold and you don't want them to get all wet.
The fourth must bring for the Disney parks is some sort of sun protectant. Now, this could be anything from sunblock, hats, and sunglasses. Now, the reason why is Florida is very hot, and the last thing you guys want to get, and as well as us, we don't want to get sunburned. That would ruin our day, especially for kids. So just have something to be prepared with, something like that. So,
and if you do forget, like if you forget sunscreen, every like shop in the Disney park has sunscreen, hand sanitizer. Not that that's sun protectant, but that's important.
Yeah. All right, now the next and fifth must bring or must have, whatever we're calling this video, is a magic band. Now this one is mine. The reason I love these things so much is if you guys are staying on the Disney resorts, you guys can actually use this for payments, and you guys can use it to get in the park, so you just gotta scan it. You don't have to pull stuff up on your phone, and it just makes everything a lot more streamlined. One thing, if you guys are using like Genie Plus or Lightning Lane, most of the time what they do is they give you like a little card if you don't have one of these. And I put mine in my wallet the last time I had it, so for each ride I would have to pull it out or try to find it.
Or he would make me hold on to it because he would lose it every single time. So, and when we went with our nephew, so I was pulling out 3 cards every time we would go on a ride, and it just got too much.
Yeah, and you don't need to spend like the $60 on one of these. You guys can go to Disney Springs at the Pin Trading, I think it was, the Pin store, and they have a whole bunch of them ranging from, I want to say like, ranging from about 30 to 60
Yeah,
bucks.
mine is just the generic one. The one that Carter has is a chargeable one, so you can use it forever and you just have to charge it and plug it in. Mine runs on a battery, which only lasts about 2 years.
Yeah.
But it's the more generic ones and it works just the same, but you might have to get a new one every 2 years. The next thing you want to bring is some drinks or snacks.
We all know Disney is very, very expensive, so this will save you guys some money. My recommendation, throw some waters in your backpack because waters at Disney are expensive, right? You're at a theme park, so the last thing you guys want to spend $5, $6 on is a water that is pretty much free at your hotel. So just take some waters, throw it in a bag. You will not regret it. And especially it's hot in those lines, so you can take everything, throw it in that bag, and you'll be set.
Or if you have like 4 kids and you're going, it's gonna be a ton of money just for water.
Yeah. So just throw, and the cool thing about Disney is you guys can bring in some snacks or sandwiches. So, you know, if you don't want to spend money on like quick service or food there, you guys can bring in some sandwiches, peanut butter and jellies, some chips, and have a little, you know, picnic at Disney, which would be pretty cool as well. All right, the next must bring is an autograph book. This one's definitely designed for your kiddos, but you know, when you're meeting a lot of characters, it's always fun to look back at certain stuff, and having an autograph book is definitely a must bring, right? For kids, it's a great way to have a little souvenir, and you don't have to buy the autograph books there. You guys can buy ones at Walmart. Just make sure it has a Disney cover on it. You can buy them super, super cheap online, so it's just a little pro tip.
The last thing you want to bring is some good walking shoes.
When we were at the Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom, we walked over 30,000 steps, which is about 11.5 miles. So if you guys are thinking you guys can do that in a cheap pair of flip-flops or Crocs, that it's gonna be hard. You're gonna have blisters. My recommendation, just bring a good pair of walking shoes, or even like workout shoes. Anything that you can tie that has shoelaces is always better than flip-flops or Crocs. You're gonna be walking a lot, you're gonna be burning calories, and you're gonna feel it at the end of the day on your feet. So guys, these are the top must brings. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and like always, if you guys want any of this stuff, we'll put links down below so you guys can pick stuff you like, and it really, really helps us out because we get a little bit of some money from that, and you guys get what you guys like. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you probably this upcoming weekend, because we are headed to a very, very special place. We're headed to Magic Kingdom. We're gonna be there for a couple of days.
We'll be in Magic Kingdom for 1 day.
Yes, we'll be in Magic Kingdom for 1 day. It's just a little weekend trip for Lindsay and I. So obviously we're gonna come back with a lot of stuff. We're gonna come back probably with some vlogs for you guys, so you guys can see what we do there and how we tackle these parks. So if you guys are interested, subscribe so you guys can stay up to date on all of that, and we will see you guys later. Take care.